Ken Burns' masterful documentary on World War II has raised renewed attention of the need to save our veterans' personal stories.
World War II vets are disappearing very quickly, and they wanted to get these first-hand accounts and get them to the Library of Congress, where they're going to be archived, really quickly as possible. But they've added in these other wars as well as not only just the veterans, but they also want U.S. citizens, civilians, who are actively involved in supporting the war.
In 2000, Congress authorized the Veterans History Project, a national effort to create a history of the personal experiences of Americans who fought and contributed to our national conflicts.
First-hand accounts of U.S. veterans from World War II, Korea, Vietnam, the Persian Gulf War of 91 to 95, and the Afghanistan-Iraqi conflicts of today.
As historians, a lot of what has been done previously was sort of what we call history from the top down. So we know a lot of sort of statistical information and about Eisenhower and people like that. But a lot of this and this documentary that was just done has been focusing on history from the bottom up, which means talking to all the ordinary soldiers and civilians who participate in wars.
We lose nearly 1,000 World War II veterans every day, and with each one we lose a book of valuable history.
When you say it's like losing a book, I think it's because so many times they come back and they don't talk about it, like you just said about your father. My father never talked much about the war. I mean, I don't think he was really in battles. I think he was in the Philippines after the Japanese were gone, but still I think they came back and they're reluctant to talk about it. So, I think that when they die, like you say, it is like losing the book that was their experience.
The information that you lose when you lose one of these individuals from not only just World War II, but say Korea, where that generation is those individuals are getting older too. You're losing their experience, you're losing their life, you're losing what they went through, which books have been written about, and we need to gain their knowledge before it's gone. We need to gain what they have to offer before we lose it.
Sam and Donna are heading up a West Tennessee Veterans History Project to collect and save the experiences of our friends and families.
They allow you to do a interview. You can keep a copy yourself. You can give a copy to the individual that you've done the interview with, and then you send a copy to the Library of Congress. And I thought, when this first came up, I thought, hey, this is a great idea. We're here at UT Martin, Paul Meek Library. The special collections here deals with West Tennessee. That is our primary focus.
Once they get to Washington, to the Library of Congress, they'll have professional archivists who are processing the interviews, transcribing them. Sometimes people donate photographs and memorabilia. All that stuff will be processed and stored at archival standards.
If you or someone you know is a veteran, contact Sam or Donna at UT Martin. The project also wants to save the experiences of civilians who help the war efforts, from entertainers to munitions and factory workers.